All right, UFC 319 this weekend. Big card, obviously Chimaev versus Duplessis. Big fight, close fight. We'll see what we predict. But first of all, we have this fight.
Do you want me to start for this one?
Go for it.
I mean, I'm going to go with Alibi Idris to win this fight. Probably by decision, if I had to guess. I can't pick an American guy against a Kazakhstani guy in my right mind when they're both not high level at the end of the day. I just can't do it. That's my whole take on this fight. I'm not even going to go that deep into it. What do you think?
I agree. It's just a simple eye test here. I think I'm going to go with the Kazakhstani. He's undefeated as well. And I like that he has a spread of decisions and submissions, so I just think he's going to be able to overwhelm Joseph Morales. I know Joseph Morales is a little bit tricky, but I don't think he's going to have the skill or be good enough to be the first man to beat Idris, in my opinion. So I am picking him to get it done. And if I had to pick a method, I'd say decision as well as you. So.
Yeah. Not really watched too much of this stuff. I watched one of Idris's fights and he looked decent enough for me to pick him, to be fair.
Yeah,
so.
I've watched Joseph Morales, one of his fights. He did look good, but I just think he's going to get overwhelmed in this one.
Alright, we'll go on to the next fight then. Karine Silva versus Dione Barboza. I'm going to let you start with this one, because I want to see what you have to say about it.
I watched Barboza's last fight. She got a sub pretty quickly. I cashed that as well. Sub round one, because she does have good subs, Dione Barboza. And I am picking her in this fight against Silva. I think she's just better. I know she's on the line an underdog, which does kind of shock me considering that she's actually beat Silva before. I've got to go with the person that's already beat her once. You know, I'm not going to go against that. I don't think much has changed in 5-6 years. So I'm picking Dione Barboza. I have nothing that would make me want to pick Silva when she's lost, and not just subbed. She got outclassed and decisioned by Barboza. So nothing makes me want to pick Silva. So I'm picking Barboza because I've watched her and I think she's quite skilled.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Barboza, first of all, she's just probably a better fighter. Second of all, she's beat her in the past, and it's like a stat that's known for rematches going the way the first one did.
Yeah.
And then the third thing, if you're getting outclassed by Vivian Araujo at the big 39 years old.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's not a good look. I can understand losing to Miranda Maverick on decision because she's young, she's an up and comer, more motivated. If you're getting outclassed by Vivian Araujo, you're not on the level you need to be at, in my opinion, to even beat someone like Dione Barboza.
I absolutely agree. Yeah.
I think Barboza's actually alright. And I think she'll win a decision or get a submission, in my opinion.
I absolutely agree, yeah.
Go on to the next one then. The first kind of interesting fight on the card for me. Ruziboev versus Bryan battle. Now, I've been wanting to pick Ruziboev all week, but there is one thing that's making me want to switch to Bryan battle right now, and that's the fact that I'm pretty sure this is. I know it's in America. I can't remember what part of America it's in. But when Bryan battle has the crowd on his side, I just don't know if I can pick against him. And I don't know if Ruziboev has the heart it's going to take to beat Bryan battle. I think I'm going to lock it in Bryan battle by decision, is what I'm going to go with here. What about you?
No, I do think this is a bit of a pick-em kind of fight, right? I think it can go either way. And to be honest, I've been torn on this one. I've been picking one way or the other all week. But for my official pick, I am going to pick against you here. I'm picking Ruziboev. Now, I know he is the dog. And I think they fight Stoltzfus last, I believe. Could be wrong, but...
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, he decisioned Stoltzfus, I believe. But Stoltzfus is a little bit tough. I think he 30-27 him or something, which he should be doing, but...
It was competitive, though. There was moments where he was struggling. He was getting guillotines and shit, and it was a bit of a dodgy performance. No, it isn't.
You know what I mean?
But, you know.
But I don't know. I just believe Ruziboev is just better. He has more tools than someone like Bryan battle, in my opinion. A bit more all-rounded.
Yes.
I think Brian Battle, I just think he's a bit of a fraud, to be honest. I don't really rate Brian Battle. Maybe that's going to get hated on, but I just don't really rate him. I think he's average. He's beat like Giuseppe, a French guy, who's pretty awful. He's not bad, but he's not great. And he's beat, Lapalus, that hasn't aged well. It's not a competition I really sit here and I care about, to be honest. Ruziboev, I know obviously he lost to Buckley when he did get a step up, but I think Brian Battle's a step down from Buckley, so I think he gets this done, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see Ruziboev winning, but I don't like the way he lost to Buckley. I don't like that he got out-muscled and out-physicality and just ragdolled
for 5 rounds
for the most part.
So it wasn't a great round, but
I can't remember, to be honest. Was it?
I believe it was a main event, but
I don't remember. But either way,
not good.
It's not a good look, especially after Buckley just got wrestled up by Usman for 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it'll be a competitive fight. I'm just going to pick Brian Battle by decision because, I mean, I'm pretty sure he shouldn't have beat Randy Brown, but he got given the nod anyway, and I can see it happening again here. I can see him having a close fight and just getting the nod on decision.
Yeah.
That's the whole point behind it. So, yeah, we'll move on to the next one then. Edson Barboza versus Drakkar Klose. I'm on the side of Edson Barboza here. I don't know about yourself, but I am edging Barboza.
I am the same, but explain why.
I mean, first of all, it is a battle of the youngsters. We have a 37-year-old and a 39-year-old. Barboza, he had a decent performance, or he nearly finished Lerone Murphy, I believe. I think I remember watching that fight.
Did,
I'm pretty sure early on he
kick.
hit him badly, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost finished him. I just think there's more finishing potential in this fight. I think he's a better striker. I could see a world where maybe he gets more physicality, maybe ragged around a little bit, but I don't know. I think he's experienced enough to avoid any wrestling exchanges or anything, so I'm going to go with Barboza probably by... I'm going to go with him by knockout, actually. I think a TKO or KO, either one. What about you?
I am picking the same method of victory, and I'm picking the same man, Edson Barboza. I think he is a slight favourite in this fight. I believe the odds have changed. I believe he opened as a dog, but I think the experience is a massive thing in this fight. I don't think Drakkar Klose is bad. I think there is a key to victory in this fight. He can win. He maybe a little underrated, to be honest, Drakkar Klose, but
yeah.
I just think Edson Barboza, like you said, has more of a finishing upside in this fight, and he may be 39, but he's like an athletic freak, Edson Barboza. So I don't really think it really affects him too much, to be honest. Obviously, he's not as good as he was when he was younger, but I still think he's good enough to beat the Drakkar Kloses of the world. So I'm picking him by knockout, probably I reckon like a second or third round knockout. I don't see him doing it in the first, but maybe second or third.
Do you know who Drakkar Klose just lost to? I've seen a loss on his last time. I'm going my brain's gone blank here.
Drakkar Klose's last loss. I'm not sure.
I mean, I can actually have a look right now.
I have a look. Yeah.
I feel like it was against a big name, to be honest.
I think so.
Joel
Joel
Alvarez.
Yeah, that's fair enough. At the end of the day, he's still got 10-1, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna trust. That's even better. That's an even better look for me, to be honest. Seeing that it's just been put out in one, I think. Yeah,
probably.
Obviously, Joel Alvarez has a massive finishing potential, but still getting knocked out in like 3 minutes or whatever that was.
Yeah,
isn't great.
It's not good, especially coming back to like a big stage against a finisher, or someone who has finishing potential at least.
Yeah, we both agree on this fight.
Go on to the next one then. Chase Hooper versus Alexander Hernandez. Gonna go with Chase Hooper. I'm not even gonna overthink this one really.
Yeah.
There is a world where he maybe gets chinned, but that's the only way I see him losing this. He's just a better grappler, and I just think he'll get it done. Probably by submission, to be honest.
Yeah. I genuinely believe Chase Hooper's better everywhere, to be honest. I genuinely believe he's a better striker than Alexander Hernandez. Obviously, Hernandez has more power, but I think Hooper can just outplay him on the feet, can out-grapple him. I just don't see a world where Chase Hooper loses this fight, to be honest. Alexander Hernandez is coming off a win, but in my opinion, he lost to Kurt Holliber in that fight. So.
Yeah, and it's not a good look, that, if we're being real.
It's not. It's really not. So
It does make him can level in this division.
It does. Jéssica, this is probably the easiest lock of the card, to be honest. I don't see a way he loses unless he gets chinned, but I don't see that happening, to be honest.
I mean, I don't see a way he loses in any of his fights because he just gets layups every single time. So.
Yeah, he needs to step up in competition. This is not a step up. It's probably a step down, to be honest.
I think Jim Miller's a harder test than Alexander Hernandez.
Yeah, no, I think Jim Miller probably beats Alexander Hernandez, honestly.
The level we've got to. Jéssica's all run. We'll go on to the next one. I don't even want to talk about that one anymore. I'll let you start off with this one.
Don't really want to talk about this one either, but I will. I don't like either of these fighters really that much right now, but because I mean, look, all you have to do is look at their past 5 fights, right? I mean, one's lost 3, one's lost 2. Like, they're both inconsistent. You don't know what you're getting on the night sometimes with both of these, to be honest. But
yeah.
I'm gonna pick the experience, the former champ, the person with the more finishing potential, the more power, and the underdog, Jéssica Andrade. I'm picking her. I think she finishes Lupita Godinez. I just don't rate Lupita Godinez. I think some nights she looks great, some nights she looks absolutely terrible. Same with Andrade partly, but I just trust her more than I trust Lupita Godinez. So I'm picking Andrade just because I trust her more to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, Lupita's last fight was just a shocking fight. She was just hugging, like literally hanging on for dear life.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good look. And I'm pretty sure she lost the last round as well. I might be wrong, but yeah.
I think so.
I'm with you on Andrade, to be honest, with the underdog in this fight somehow. I don't see how she's an underdog, but
yeah,
I guess she is.
Yeah. I thought she was a lot older than that, to be fair. But...
Yeah, no, all losses come to decent people as well, so I don't...
Yeah,
I just think she wins
over some good people as well. Just
I like that it's a crowded, like, big moment for him, because I feel like she can handle the pressure more than Lupita Godinez can. So
yeah, I feel like she'll live. I feel like it does that. I think she'll get a finish because of the crowd as well. Like,
yeah,
just
I could see
live
it
up for a bit more. But yeah,
I could see a finish. I am going to say decision, but I could see it. I could see a finish. I really could.
Yeah, I'm going to say Andrade finish. That's my pick.
On to the next fight then. Gerald Meerschaert versus Michał Oleksiejczuk. And
tricky fight.
I had my pick locked in my head. Then I looked down at what gym he's fighting out of, and I see fighting nerds. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, no, he changed before his last fight, and he won his last fight.
Ooh, what is going on here?
Yeah, because he wore the glasses in his last win.
Who did he just finish? I remember it. It's actually in my brain right now. But...
we both watched it, didn't we? I forgot.
Let's have a look. Cedric Dumas.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
not really.
There's 2 ways this fight goes. Either Michał Oleksiejczuk knocks out Gerald Meerschaert, which is a very possible and probably what they're expecting to happen.
Yeah, no, very possible.
Or GM3 gets a submission. And Michał Oleksiejczuk, the majority of his losses come by submission.
Yeah.
He hates it. He absolutely hates it down there.
Kevin Holland subbed him.
I really want to go with GM3. It's such a GM3 win, I feel like, just and Michał Oleksiejczuk. He beats this level of comp, I do think. And his RDR performance has aged brilliantly.
It has, to be fair.
I can't see his age because my camera's in the way. How old is GM3?
He's 37. 37 years of age, which is old. But...
Who are you off with? I want to know who you're off with.
Right, I have been torn on this fight as well. A lot of close fights on this card. This one, especially one of them. But I believe GM3 just finds it. He's so good at it. He's so good at just finding something. And I think he'll find it. Whether he gets hurt on the feet, or he gets a takedown, or what. But I think he'll get down there at some point in the fight, and once it does, You're in GM3's world, and I think he loves it down there. And I think Oleksiejczuk, as you say, absolutely hates it down there. So, yeah, I'm going to pick GM3
My
via
problem is,
sub.
Yeah. The thing I'm struggling with right now, I can so clearly see GM3 is getting put out cold.
That's the thing with GM3. Yeah, he probably most of the time either gets put out cold or he gets the sub. So you can look really silly in this fight. I could look really silly in this fight, but
fuck it. If Kevin Holland's submitting you, I think GM3 can submit you. So I'm off for GM3 by submission as well. It's either that or he gets put out cold. So I'm just off for the submission. I'm going to trust in his chin for this fight. I just think it's a GM3. It's just such a GM3 fight.
I think he's just due a win as well, isn't he, really?
He is. No, he is. King Green versus Diego Ferreira. I'm going to go King Green to win this one by decision. I think he's just going to beat the brakes off him, and that's how I see this fight. You will never catch me picking a 40-year-old man to win a fight in the UFC. No matter what the circumstances, you will not see it. So I'll let you go over your pick.
You'll let me disagree with you. That's what you'll let me do.
Yeah.
Because King Green, he lives off a Grant Dawson win. All right. I don't rate any of his other wins other than that. All right. Diego Ferreira is just, he's just better at fighting. He's just better at fighting. That is as simple as that. Like, I think King Green is so finishable. And I think Diego Ferreira will finish him. And we speak about him being 40, but I mean, look at King Green. He's basically 39. Like, we're not talking about a big difference, really. Like, it's just, they're both unks, but I'm going with Diego Ferreira. He's, minus 280, so bit of a big favourite, but I'm picking him, and I'm relatively confident, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm actually unusually confident in King Green for this one. I'm never really confident in King Green to win a fight. For some reason this time it's all clicking. It's all making sense to me, so.
That's fair enough.
We'll go on to the next fight. Tim Elliott versus Kai Asakura. Now, Tim Elliott is proven in the UFC. Might not be proven in the best ways, but he does actually have some sneaky wins in his career. I'll go over a few of them. He has wins over the likes of Tigger Ulinbekov. Yeah. That's a good, respectable win. That's
about it.
And that's all. But he does have a win over Tigger. He's 9-11 in the UFC, okay.
Your pick's going to change here.
I'm going to go Kai Asakura here to win this fight. I am going to go Kai Asakura. He's a fairly big favourite, nearly 3-1 favourite. And I agree with those odds. I know, I really do. Tim Elliott's got to be pushing 40 as well, surely.
Yeah, it's 38.
Yeah, alright. Kai Asakura probably by knockout. I think he knocks out Tim Elliott. That's my official pick. I'll let you go.
Yeah, again, this is one of just a confident pick on the card. This probably is. You know what? I'm going to just say this is my most confident pick on the card. Number one confident pick on the card. I think Kai Asakura wins, and I think he does knock him out. He's way too big for Tim Elliott. He's not going to be able to grapple for Kai Asakura because Kai Asakura is just too big for him. Way too big, way too powerful, way too explosive. Just better at everything. Give me Kai Asakura to beat Tim Elliott every day of the week.
Yeah. I guess I've just found out how bad Tim Elliott really is. I'm not going to fucking. The fact he went to a competitive fight with Makaev until he got subbed is kind of crazy. Jared Cannonier against MVP. A lot of people picking Cannonier here. MVP's still the favourite, but close odds. He's a slight favourite. Gonna go with MVP. How old's Cannonier now? 41?
Yeah.
And I'm sticking to my rule. I'm not picking someone above the age of 40 to win a fight in the UFC. And not even just because of that. I think MVP is just better, and I don't see him getting taken down in this fight or anything, so I just think he taps at him at range for 3 rounds and wins a fairly boring decision. That's how I see this one going. What about you?
I'm picking MVP, right? He's a younger fighter, like you say. Cannonier has kind of aged like fine wine in a way. He's got a bit better with his age, but... And he did get a good win over Robocop recently, which is a very good win. But at the end of the day, this isn't a 5-round fight where you can beat someone due to your cardio and things. Sorry, it's a 3-round fight. He has to just outskill MVP, which just isn't going to happen in my eyes. And to be honest, I'm picking MVP by knockout as well. To be honest, I just think Cannonier's chin is a little bit it's a little bit questionable at times. Right?
I agree.
He can be tough once he gets rocked, but I think MVP is just quite powerful. I think he's just quite explosive. I think he can get with knees, kicks, punches. He's just so dynamic and just quick. Give me MVP in this fight by knockout.
There's 2 ways I see this go. I think MVP just taps it at range, or MVP flatlines him cold, and for a highlight reel. We've not seen him do it yet in the UFC, but if he's going to do it, it will be against someone shinny like Cannonier.
Yeah.
Who's there to be hit as well, so... Yeah. This could be the end for Cannonier. I think it is going to be the end, because even if he loses a decision, he's probably going to retire, so...
I agree.
Yeah. On to the next one.
Oh,
it's
a good fight.
A pretty similar stylistic fight from the last one. You've got someone who's getting up there to unk status, and then you've got the new up-and-comer striker.
Not that old,
finisher.
though, he's Geoff Neal.
How old is he?
It's like 34, I think.
Yeah, he's known for having... I mean, he's never been knocked out, has he? He's only been finished once, and that was by Shafkat by sub.
Correct, yeah.
I'm going to pick Prates to knock him out, though. I think Prates will be the guy to break his chin. And if it's ever going to happen, it's going to be now. I think Prates is going to want to get a statement knockout to remove that image of his last performance, which still wasn't that bad. It was a competitive fight with Ian Gary.
It was. It should have finished him at the end, really. Just didn't have
the
gas in the tank.
Yeah, you don't have the gas tank for it, but...
Yeah,
I'm going to go Prates by knockout. I think he finishes Geoff Neal, and... Yeah, that's how I see this fight.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I think he's going to be the first man to knock him out. Prates, this is my reasoning, right? I watched Shafkat Geoff Neal, and to be honest, Shafkat was landing and hurting Geoff Neal on the feet, right? And if Shafkat's hurting you with punches on the feet, I think Prates is going to knock you the hell out, right? Way too dangerous for Geoff Neal. I still think Prates has a good potential. Only 31. I think he could definitely still be a champion, but yeah, no disrespect to Geoff Neal. I think he has a chance in this fight, and I think he will make it competitive. But I think eventually Prates will just do what he does best and find the shot that knocks him out.
Yeah. Same pick there. We'll go on to the next one. I'm excited though. I think this one
very good fight,
does decide if Carlos Prates will be a top contender or not.
Yeah.
Very interesting fight, this one. Lerone Murphy, is he 16-0? No,
yeah.
I believe. Proven in the UFC, number 6 featherweight in the world in the rankings of the UFC.
He has a draw, right? Or a no contest or something.
He does have a draw against Jai Herbert, I believe, which isn't great. But
it's not, but...
Yeah, he is a decision machine, so it's going to happen eventually. I do think he beats Pico, though, at the end of the day. It's another one of my rules. I'm not picking a Bellator guy, especially not a Bellator... I'm not going to say journeyman, but he's never fought for a belt in Bellator, so I'm not going to act like he's a pit bull. He's a level below pit bull, realistically. So...
Yeah.
I mean... I might be conscious. I don't know if he's actually... I think he might have actually beat Pitbull. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. No, he hasn't. He's not fought Pitbull. So, my point stands. He's level below Pitbull. He's come to the UFC. He's young, though. He is 28. So, he could be on the rise. And if he does beat Lerone Murphy, he's a top guy who generally could get a title shot next, because he will be in the top 5 of the division if he does that, so... Yeah, I'm going to pick Lerone Murphy to just tap it in at Ranger for 3 rounds and win a boring decision. As sad as it sounds, but what do you think about this one?
I think it's the craziest odds on the card, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the best underdog of the year. I'm just going to say it. I'll put my reputation on the line with that one. I don't really care, to be honest. He is the best underdog, one of the best underdogs I've ever seen, to be honest. I don't really rate Murphy that, like, elite, but he's better than a Pico, right? A Pico is coming in from Bellator. Wasn't even a top... He was one of the top guys in Bellator, but he wasn't the top, right? And he's coming over, fighting a 16-0 guy that he's literally ranked, what, top 6 in the world?
I think he's 6th in the UFC ranking, so...
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
A man that's literally... He came against the likes of, like, Danny Ige and things. It's won the decisions. And honestly, I think this is that much of a step down that, like, if Murphy was ever going to get a finish, it would be in this fight. I don't think he will, but, like, if he was ever going to get one, I genuinely think it comes here, to be honest. I just think... I mean, honestly, I hate Pico goes out there and knocks him out, because Murphy fights so boring and just on the outside, being a decision merchant, but at the end of the day, I'm picking the decision merchant, because I just believe he's a better skilled fighter than Aaron Pico. Everywhere. I don't think Aaron Pico's better at anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, give me Murphy by decision. I feel like that's the easiest pick of the card, and it's an underdog. So.
Completely agree, especially... I don't bet anymore, but Murphy decision at nearly 3-1 odds is...
Really?
It's generational. It's generational wealth that is there to be made.
I just don't understand
advice,
it.
but...
I mean, we've seen Patchy Mix come in and just get outclassed by Mario Batista, and I think Leon Murphy's a lot better than pound for pound than Mario Batista.
Yeah. No,
and I think Patchy Mix, his reputation is better than an Aaron Pico reputation. So
no, yeah, Patchy Mix
was
like I suppose like a double champion, like Bellator or some shit, or 2-time champ or something.
Yeah,
yeah,
I really don't get it. I know Pico has like some highlight reels, but like he's not going to be able to just highlight reel Leon Murphy, in my opinion.
You would have thought I'd learned a lesson from the Patchy Mix fight, but
yeah,
not,
clearly not.
There's
I'm
probably
not
be a lot of people.
Anymore. Wish I was, because this is just crazy line.
People are going to make generational wealth of this fight, and genuinely applaud everyone that does
Honestly, if you're watching this video, just put all your bank on Leon Murphy to win. You'll thank me later. Yes.
I was said by Max Turner. On to the next fight. We'll go with... I'm going to let you start with this one.
Right, the main event. I haven't been this excited for a fight in the UFC for a long, long time. Alright. Big fight. Super, super interested. I actually watched... I watched it before, but for the second time I watched Burns Chimaev today. Full fight. That is such a good fight. I do believe Chimaev did win, but he definitely had to go through war in that fight. And to be honest, I know Burns has some power, but if Dricus hits you with them kind of shots, it's going to hurt. That's what makes it so difficult. And obviously, we know Dricus has, like, you know, immense plot armor. He may not look great, but he gets the job done every time. But, saying that, I've watched every Dricus fight in the UFC. And I believe I've watched every Chimaev fight in the UFC. I'm going to end up picking the favourite here. Now, do I think the line's too wide? I do. But I believe Chimaev is just going to be able to overwhelm Dricus. I know Dricus is good at dealing with stuff like overwhelming and just, well, any technique really. His style kind of just is able to fight against, but Chimaev just, I think, is a different animal. I think he's going to be able to just go in there and probably find a sub early, to be honest. But it's a super close fight. I'm super excited. I don't mind who wins in this fight, but I'm going to play Chimaev with the sub, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm not going to completely disagree, because I do think that is a very possible outcome. In my head right now, genuinely, like this is the first 50-50 fight I've seen. I think genuinely I'm fully 50-50 on this one. Like, I'm actually struggling to pick someone, but I'm going to go Dricus du Plessis for a couple of reasons. I think if Hamzat gets this done, I think he gets it done in the first round, and that's a very likely outcome as well. That is, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'd give him like a 40% chance of that exact outcome happening. Him to submit him in the first round. And then I've got about 5% on Hamzat maybe winning a decision. And then the other 55% is just on Drickus to Lupita by whatever way he figures out to do it. And I can't pick an exact way because this man, for all I know, he could submit Hamzat Chimaev and I wouldn't be surprised. It's the kind of thing he would do. And I'm not gonna doubt him anymore. I'm gonna trust that he is the real deal. And I know Hamzat is a problem, but I genuinely can't physically imagine like going on the UFC page and seeing Hamzat Chimaev with a belt around him. I just can't. It just doesn't fit in my head. It doesn't look right. And this is a bit of a biased pick, so I want Drickus to win, but I'm going with it because I do think he's a more durable guy, and I think if things get tough, he's going to come out on top. So yeah, that's how I see his fight going. I think that's the way. I think I'll see it. Yeah.
I have nothing against it. I absolutely agree with you. It's an absolute 50-50 fight. Could go either way. If I was a betting man, I won't bet either way, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm just super excited to watch it. I hope obviously both fighters actually make weight and things because we know Chimaev sometimes pulls out, but hopefully both fighters make weight. I believe there was quite a good backup fighter in this fight. I can't remember who it was, but
it's either. I mean, I don't know if there actually is officially. I don't know if it's official or not. There was rumours of like. There's 3 people that I've seen rumours about. I've seen Amalov, Calbaraujo, and RDR. That's the 3 rumours I've seen. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I think it was Ranger I saw about. Yeah.
That would make sense because Calbaraujo's fighting Amalov at some point.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they won't pull one of those out.
Yeah, no, it will be Ranger I'd imagine. Which would be. I'd be as excited, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I would as well. Because it is just
a goofy fight.
No, it is a goofy fight, yeah.
But, yeah, no, super excited for this card. Super excited for that fight, to be honest.
Yeah, see what happens then. That's about it.
See what happens.